Surprise, surprise! Granit Xhaka becomes a blonde Granit Xhaka. Of course, we're going to share that image with you guys. Of course, we're going to react to that. We're also going to react to Thomas Partey rating his season. Of course, we're going to talk about some new people being linked with Arsenal. Of course, Jonathan Ikone and Dominique Berardi. What a performance that he had there against Turkey. But of course, let us talk about it. Let us talk about another teenage sensation from Millwall being wanted by Arsenal, Rangers and Swansea City. Welcome. This is the Indian Gooner and we are definitely going to talk about the transfer news that we have every single day related to Arsenal. Twice a day, to be fair. And of course, if you seek any of these kind of stuffs, and if this is the first time joining the channel, of course hit that subscribe button, because I know you want it and that's why you're here. And more importantly, if you like the things that I've actually come up with, hit that like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. And of course, comment and let me know which is the player that you would love to see at Arsenal. Probably you take any right now. But moving on, so Atalanta and Switzerland midfielder Remo Freuler says, earlier Xhaka asked me how the roads in Italy are, according to Corriere dello Sport. So he's inquiring about the roads in Italy. There's only one reason why he would do that. Well, not only that, according to Corriere dello Sport, also Roma general manager Tiago Pinto would like Granit Xhaka to apply some pressure on Arsenal to break the current stalemate in negotiations. So it's been said that Arsenal, Jose Mourinho and his management they're actually putting pressure on Granit Xhaka to get the deal over the line, no matter what, in less amount of price, so that everyone will be happy. Most importantly, Roma will be happy because they're not offering a new amount, a new bid, and Arsenal are really firm on what they want for the player. Here's the surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Granit Xhaka has become blonde and he FaceTimed his wife, and look, that's the reaction of his wife Leonita. My goodness, I can't believe my eyes. What has Granit Xhaka done? Okay, I'm a bad person to react like this, but I personally, it's amusing, it's new, I like it. Not much. Not a big fan. Definitely not a big fan. So, Scotland were beaten and destroyed by Czech Republic, and of course, one-man army Patrick Schick with a wonder goal. Well, there's a big reason why there was a problem, because, Kieran Tierney did not start that game. Well, there's a big reason for that. Steve Clarke, a Scotland manager, on Tierney's absence said, Kieran picked up a little niggle through the week in training. He wasn't ready for this one, but we will hopefully be ready for the next one against England on Friday. So, Steve Clarke believes Tierney might be available for the big game against Scotland, and yeah, that's that. Well, that's the only reason why Kieran Tierney did not play the game tonight. Well, moving on, so Charles Watt says, I know there are a few stories doing the rounds that Arsenal have bid for Nabil Fekir. I am told that is not the case. However, there has been no bid and Arsenal haven't firmed up their interest since some informal discussions before the window opened. So, Fekir to Arsenal, there was never truth in it. There isn't any. Okay. So Fekir to Arsenal, stop talking about it. Moving on, so Thomas Partey has something to say about his season, debut Arsenal season, as a big up or down, according to George Addo Jr. Well, here's what he had to say to myjoyonline.com. Thomas Partey has summed his debut English Premier League season with Arsenal's average, but is promising improvement next season. He says that, I think everybody has seen it, ups and downs. We had good times and bad times, but this is my first season and I think I had to adapt to how they play, get used to my mates, and I think now I'm getting used to them, and I know with hard work everything will be okay for the next season. It's not easy. That's one of the best leagues in the world, and if you want to be there, you have to be able to do everything good. So I like this challenge and I'm ready to do everything. But Thomas Partey explained the situation wasn't as bad as thought before. He says that, I think people misunderstood that situation. I remember when I first took the ball from one of the Spurs players and I felt my cord, and then I was walking straight to the bench and I did not know what happened, so I saw them attacking us. So Arteta did not push me. I tried to run back, try and save that situation, but I could not because it was very painful, and then the media took it very personal. Then that's how everything went viral. Now Partey, after missing out on the Black Stars friendly against Morocco, he says that he can't wait to make a better impression next season. He says, yes, when you see the last few games, I was able to play more than 70. Some matches 90 minutes. So I think I'm feeling good. I had to rest for the next season. But when you have a national duty, you cannot say no. You can try all your best, but then it's your country. You have to come back and do whatever you have to do and be professional. Now, Black Stars break camp on Sunday after 2 friendlies ended against Ivory Coast and Morocco. Thomas will soon head back to England to begin Arsenal's pre-season. Well, that is that. Moving on, so what do we have here about, well, Millwall star who is Abdul Malik. Yeah, he's got 2 Abdul in his name, and I'm not the one who's making a mistake, okay? Yeah, I'm reading it fine. So Arsenal are monitoring the situation of Millwall youngster Abdul Malik. Football.London understands the 18-year-old foot forward is yet to sign his professional contract but does not plan on doing so at Millwall. So Abdul Malik has never played a first team game for the Lions but showed what he's capable of in FA Youth Cup for under-18s last season, where he scored 4 goals in 6 appearances. Arsenal are understood to be watching the teenage talent with keen interest, but they are not alone in doing so. Rangers and Swansea City are also in the midst to sign him. Now, Millwall confirmed that they had offered Abdul Malik a professional contract with the club. They announced they retained their list last month. The striker is ready to leave the den, which has attracted the aforementioned trio of clubs. Well, in January 2020, Abdul Malik received his first call-up to England under-17s for 2 fixtures against Ukraine and 1 versus Russia. So let's see where his journey will take him. For now, it looks like Arsenal are interested, and let's see. Sources say that Arsenal chief executive Vinay Venkateshan suggested he had been left in the dark over the plans in the US-led operation for the Super League. Arsenal, however, say he was merely pointing out that the club were not the drivers or authors of the botched scheme, according to Mail Sport. So, well, this is what it is. Moving on, so let's talk about Dominique Berardi now. You see, if you've not seen the game of Italy versus Turkey, Dominique Berardi was superb. Was really a menace. Okay, the first half, domination. Left, right, wherever you want, he was always there. So, Arsenal and Manchester United have both made enquiries over the signing of Italy and Sassuolo winger Dominique Berardi. According to reports, Italian outlet Gazzetta dello Sport are reporting that the 26-year-old is attracting interest from the Premier League duo after starring in Italy's 3-0 win versus Turkey. Berardi was one of Roberto Mancini's star players in the comfortable victory to kick off the Euro 2020 tournament in style. But there are certain reactions from the Arsenal fans that they would want to get him to the Emirates Stadium. So some Arsenal fans have reacted to it. So one says, I want Berardi at Arsenal because he shoots with both feet like Pepe. He glides like Hleb. Arsenal make it happen. Another one said, 70 minutes into the first game of the Euros and I'm happy to say I'll be disappointed if Arsenal don't sign Berardi, Spinazzola and Chakia. Another one said, Rodrigo De Paul or Barella would be amazing signings for Arsenal. The kind of signings that will lift up the spirits among the fan base. Another one said, sign Berardi, literally typed it a very long time. They want Dominique Berardi. Arsenal, if you're listening to, do not let your fans down. Well, according to Anfield Central's Mike Mongi, he says Jonathan Ikone won't be moving to Liverpool after talks with his agent broke down last week. Arsenal are also understood to be in contact with Ikone and his agent. Well, crazy player, Jonathan Ikone, but interestingly, I don't think so Arsenal should go for him. I'll be real with you. I think Arsenal should not go for him, and for simple reasons, maybe there are better options than him. I'd love Domenico Berardi, but I would want to see him more with the Italian team because he was everywhere. Right, left, both footed, shoots, heads. My God, Berardi, unbelievable. So, With this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one. Until then, cheers. Bye-bye.